Well, hello there, and welcome to yet another beautiful day for an adventure. We are in the Hollywood Universal Studios, or some would call it Universal Studios Hollywood. Either way you call it, we are here with the globe behind me. Unbelievable. We are going to have a blast today. They have a tram ride here that takes you on all sorts of backlot tours and things like that. I was here a long time ago in the late 90s and did the tram ride, but I'm sure it's changed a lot since then. So if you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. Welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. Look at that globe. It's Tommy Travels. Come on with me, you guys. Let's go see what there is to see. This is my first time walking in on the red carpet. I'm a VIP and I'm the only one. The only VIP. Look at that. I must be super famous. Oh my gosh, look at this fountain, you guys. Absolutely beautiful. This place has changed so much since I've been here. I don't even recognize it, to tell you the truth. And take a look at this view of the back lot that we are about to tour. It's the Jimmy Fallon Studio Tour. That's awesome. And here we go, down the escalator to the tour itself. There's Harry Potter Land right there. Wow. I'm so excited for this. Oh look, even in line they have these misters going, because it is a little bit warm here in California today. So that feels good. There's Jimmy Fallon trying to interview Jaws. Not getting too many answers out of him though, as far as I can tell. He's a bad interviewee. And we get some 3D glasses for this one. I think we line up over there.
Maybe it's a lack of coffee. Whatever it is, we'll address it later. But we all definitely need a pair of 3D glasses. So if you do not have a pair, please raise your hand. We'll get some over to you as quickly as possible. You'll need them for King Kong 360 3D and for Fast and Furious Supercharged. So it's kind of a big deal. Please make sure you have a pair before we get out of here, because you're never gonna see them again. Bye-bye. We're leaving.
She just told us to wave goodbye. We'll never see these people again. I'm liking our tour guide so far.
We're gonna cover flashing red lights on. It's a total wig-wag light. Essentially that means they want us to be as quiet as possible when we go by. So production, they can actually, if they wanted to, they can make a quiet zone for the entirety of the tour. So we just kind of want to be mindful of everything happening in these stages. Again, they are 98% soundproof, so we usually don't have to worry about interrupting them, but if we see that red light, we have to adhere to it, guys. So within that soundstage 20, we are filming a music video there today. They have not told us the artist that's involved in the music video, but we've had them here all week long, and they've been filming in our Metropolitan section, and now they just recently moved to our sound stages. So usually it's the opposite with production.
Fire starter.
We just want to be mindful of production.
Oh my god.
To your left-hand side, soundstage 21 is home to a show called Hacks. It's spelled H-A-C-K-S. Before that show took over that stage, it was actually home to Saved by the Bell. Before that, it was home to Superstore with America Ferrera and Ben Feldman, and before that, it was home to the Mindy Project. So, speaking of Mindy Kaling, she's been here on the lot quite a bit lately, overseeing a lot of the production happening for Never Have I Ever, a show that she created. They've actually been filming here since their season 1 debut as well. On the right-hand side, these stages 41, 42, and 43 are all home to Never Have I Ever. Now, soundstage 44 here on the right-hand side has been home to many, many shows, one of them being The Good Place with Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. But 44 has also been home to many movies, one of them being Furious 7. And one day when they were filming Furious 7 in this stage, my tour stopped at this stop sign the second that Dwayne Johnson walked outside the door to take a phone call. Yeah, and instead of me being a professional, I lost it. I lost it. I was talking to my guest. I looked over, I saw his face, and instead of saying hello, I said, "That's my husband!" Like I fully screamed it. Then he turned around and he gave me a wink and a thumbs up. So we've been together ever since, guys. Our love is strong. Our love is well. We're meant to be. He even has his production company here. It's to your left-hand side. We're seeing some parking spaces that say $7, short for $7 Productions, owned and operated by Dwayne Johnson. They took over that space from a company called New Yorican, and New Yorican is owned and operated by Jennifer Lopez. So we're definitely in an era right now where we're starting to see actors becoming producers as the norm. Once upon a time it was a trend, right? But now we're starting to see a lot of actors step up to the plate to become producers. And it is a wise choice, because if you want to say, well, if you want to have say on the who, the what, the where, the when of all things involved in that production, you gotta be a producer. A lot of the times people think it's the director because they're at the top of the credits, but really at the end of the day, it will be the producers making the final decisions. Now to your left-hand side is bungalow number 5195. It is home to the De Laurentiis Company. They're the ones that have produced Hannibal with us here at NBC with Hugh Dancy. Their next major project releases on our streaming platform tomorrow. It's called Firestarter, and it stars Zac Efron. The original actually starred Drew Barrymore circa 1983, and that actually releases tomorrow on our streaming platform. It's called Peacock.
Oh, look at this, Jay Leno Lane.
For the last two stages we're going to see for a while, numbers 22 and 23. These have actually been home to Kenan off and on for the last 2 years with Kenan Thompson and Don Johnson, but for the most part these stages are home to our competition reality shows like America's Got Talent, World of Dance filmed here, which is why Jennifer Lopez had a production company here at the time. So if you don't have your cameras out, let's go ahead and get them out, because this is when we're going to start to recognize sets from different movies and shows. On the right hand side is a sneak peek into the metropolitan section, the first 4 acres of our lot, where the buildings are all over 50 feet tall to give us the illusion that we're looking at skyscrapers, but really these are just facades, the fronts and sides of buildings. So we're going to check out our first neighborhood. It's coming up. This is Brownstone Street, famous for quite a bit, but mostly known for Bruce Almighty.
Place the door! I'm in the shower! Inside bad, outside good.
Oh, liar, liar.
Bad, outside good.
Filmed right here. Oh, Bruce Almighty, I mean. I said liar, liar.
Brownstone Street is beautiful. But you know what? If you ever watch The Voice, or if you ever watch America's Got Talent, the way that the auditions are set up on those shows are very similar.
Bruce Almighty,
Before the
filmed right
coaches
here.
ever see, or the coaches or judges ever see the performances put on by the contestants will take us, the audience, on a tour of their hometowns, right? They're usually like, oh, this is my childhood home, and this is the park I used to play in as a kid, this is the movie theater I used to go to after school.
No, not so much.
That's their hometown, guys. That's all filmed here.
Oh,
on
they got
Brownstone
me.
Street or New York Street. If you happen to get a glimpse of their childhood homes, that is Wisteria Lane. From ABC's Desperate Housewives. I know. So that movie theater that I mentioned, we just passed it. The cafe that they probably played in open mic night before they got their big break on the show, it's one of these storefronts here on New York Street. But the beautiful thing about New York Street is that it's been seen in many a movie, many a show. Captain America, The First Avenger, The Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Changeling, The Blues Brothers. Every single Fast and Furious movie has filmed here. This has also been seen in shows like SWAT, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Good Girls, 911, Kenan, Will and Grace. I'm missing a ton. Oh, Hunters on Amazon, filmed here for a good portion of last year, and that stars Al Pacino. This has also been seen in How I Met Your Mother. Anytime you saw Marshall, Lily, Ted, Robin, and Barney walking around Manhattan, this is where they filmed those scenes. The bar scenes themselves, the bar is called McLaren's. Anytime you saw them in that bar, that was actually a set built on the CBS Radford lot, which is just 10 minutes down the street. So the cast would often split time between us filming the exterior scenes of New York and then filming the interior scenes of the bar over on the CBS lot. Almost everything that we're looking at was either designed, picked out, or approved by Steven Spielberg. Anytime we make a change here at Universal to our backlot, to our international theme parks and resorts, we do not make these changes until Steven Spielberg has looked over the plans and he gives his seal of approval. If he doesn't like the plans, probably not going to go into production until he agrees with what we're doing. We work with him a lot. So if we're going to change something, it needs to be up to Steven Spielberg level standards. But we've also
My
worked with Peter
gosh, I
Jackson.
didn't know that.
He's the one responsible for bringing us King Kong 360 which is what we're waiting in line for right now. Shout out to Mike for parking us in the shade. With some insight into
Okay,
everything we're going to be
time to put on our 3D
in the one and
glasses.
only King
We're
Kong
gonna go see
360.
King Kong.
Take it away, Peter.
And here we go. We are entering Skull Island, ladies and gentlemen. in for here. Uh-oh. It's getting a little spooky, dark.
Okay, glasses on, everybody. We're back in Skull Island.
These are just blue screens on either side of us. So that's what we're looking at, is nothing. But look at, they can project things onto it. And it looks absolutely incredible. Look. Whoa. Oh my God! Holy cow! Oh wow! Look at the... Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! The cart is shaking like crazy! Whoa! These two are fighting! Oh, we got Kong over here! Whoa! Kong is over here! Beat up some dinosaurs! Whoa! We just got sprayed with water! Holy cow! Oh! There's another tram! Oh! Didn't work out so well for them! Oh my goodness! There's Kong! Whoa! Oh! Holy cow! Wow! That was something unbelievable.
Week long, and if you guys thought that was scary, I just want you to know that it does get worse, but we'll cross that bridge together when we get there, because that was amazing. Peter Jackson is a genius. Regardless of how scary that may have been, he is a genius, but he definitely didn't do this alone. Like I said, he works with this beautiful team based out of New Zealand. They go by the name of Weta Digital. I mentioned before, but they have Oscars for their work on Avatar, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, The Planet of the Apes, The Hobbit, The Jungle Book, and King Kong. So that's 6 Oscars. They've also worked on Marvel's Avengers Infinity War, Endgame, Black Widow, and Black Panther. So they're just masters of what they do. To the left-hand side, we always have them on display. They are a part
look
of
at
our
this.
official picture card
Knight Rider.
collection. It's rare that we add any cards to this
Magnum
collection. We add
PIs.
this one here from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. We just got that in about a month ago.
Back to the Future.
It is also rare that we see these cars pulled from production unless they're from the Fast and Furious franchise.
The Flintstones
We always have
cars.
these cars on display. They're very much a staple of the tour. The cars that we're going to see later on in the tour are all
Harry
being prepped
Potter.
for movies or shows. So when we get there, I have to take a look at which ones are even still there. They've been moving all
Jurassic
long.
World.
So it's going to depend on which ones are there, and when we see them later, that'll determine which ones I'm allowed to discuss. But you are allowed to take pictures of all of them that you see today. I'll make sure to point out as many as I can. Some are even being transported off the set right now. So you never know. Keep your cameras out. You never know who or what you're going to see. Now, we are not done with picture cars just yet in this area. We're headed to an area that features a few props, a few picture cars from the Lost World Jurassic Park. It stars Jeff Goldblum and Julianne Moore, as well as Vince Vaughn. People forget about this movie. It was released in 1997. It was Jeff Goldblum's first
You can see
solo
splashes of
adventure
water on the
into,
seats
Jurassic
that come from these jets
He will be
up
making
here.
an appearance, and by appearance I mean he's in the movie.
So in those
along with
rides,
Samuel L.
you get
Jackson
you get
and
sprayed
Jurassic
with
World.
water. At least the King
original
Kong
Jurassic
one you
Park
do.
trio will be made. It is made of plywood. Okay, the windows are LED screens because in that scene, as you saw, we pushed those actors off a cliff in that vehicle. So we're not going to actually do that to them. We're going to pre-record what we need to happen in the vehicle. Then we're going to project. Oh my gosh!
Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh!
Mobile
Are you
lab.
guys kind of laughing because you think it's water? Because I don't know. It could be water. It could be sanitizer. I have no idea. I have a window, so.
Oh no!
Honestly,
Oh, I just got squirted.
we're gonna put you guys through today. And by some, I just mean all this fun we're gonna have.
That is
No, it's
great.
been fun. The production you bring for a scene they gotta figure it out. They can't possibly rely on Mother Nature to make it happen for them here naturally. So we're gonna take you guys to Old Mexico. And the goal today is to show you how we do rain for film and television. Old Mexico may look familiar if you've seen Three Amigos, starring Chevy Chase, Martin Short, and Steve Martin. By the way, it's one of the best comedies ever. So if you haven't seen that movie, see it immediately. That's your homework for tonight. This has also been seen in Big Fat Liar, starring Frankie Muniz, Amanda Bynes, and Paul Giamatti. And if you're a fan of Lady Gaga, this is where she filmed her music video for her song Judas. So, I mean, so many other amazing productions that have taken place here. But like I said, today's goal was to show you how we do rain for film and television. It is very bright out right now. So we do have lightning bouncing off now. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
For those of you from LA,
The sprinklers up there.
this is rain.
We've got the lightning and thunder.
It's this magical thing called rain that we don't really need it, especially for production.
And it does look like,
Now, if
just like
production
it's
right now,
raining.
The rain that we're looking at in front of us, it is not enough. No, there's too many.
Whoa.
We would have to fill in all the gaps with more sprinkler systems. The more water on screen, the easier it is to see. And because we're going to lose natural light here pretty soon, the only way to keep this rain on camera would be to constantly flash the lightning, right? But that's not going to look natural, so we'll add a little bit of powdered milk into
Uh-oh.
the pop on screen.
Look at this.
Thankfully, it's not milk, it's that massive flash flood. Head right for cars 3 and 4.
Oh, look at that. Holy cow! Getting an actual flood going on over here.
Oh no!
That is
It's
awesome.
okay. Just a little water. Car 2, that was a lot of water. It usually doesn't go for car 2 like that. It usually goes for that back corner here in car 1.
Look at that.
So it's right about that. For the most part, the left side, maybe got like a little sprinkle. Did you guys get anything on the right hand side? Nothing? Really?
You okay?
You will. Stewart, Kirk Douglas, Clint Eastwood, but there's 2 new names we can add to that list of cowboys, and their names are Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio, excuse me. This is also, I guess we can also add Quentin Tarantino's name to that list as well, because this is where they filmed a movie called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Written, produced, and directed by Quentin Tarantino. They were here for
Look at that.
months. Almost 3 months
Apothecary,
filming this thing. Monday
clothing.
through Saturday. They practically lived here. I think Quentin Tarantino did actually live here because he was even here on Sundays walking around with his camera trying to map out what he would need for the next week's worth list of... It was pretty cool. If you haven't seen this movie yet, try to see it soon. Brad Pitt won an Oscar for this production for Best Supporting Actor in a Major Motion Picture. And everything that we saw in 6 Points makes an appearance in the film for right around 40 to 45 minutes worth of screen time. So it just goes to show you they weren't just here for a casual week. They were here for months filming this movie, and it shows it to be a subway station. Right now it's in the process of being specifically transformed into BART, which is a San Francisco subway station. For a Verizon commercial, it's going to film here in about a good 2 to 3 weeks. So if you're looking around and this does not look like a complete set, it is not. It is not fully dressed. We do have a little bit of time before we need to worry about it being complete, but slow and steady wins the race with this one, because we want to make sure that everything that they're asking for is precise. So the stairs to your left-hand side, they're the ones that connect to the top floor, which we usually keep pretty empty, but right now it's being transformed into a section of San Francisco's Chinatown. So with the right equipment, the crew can move their way upstairs, downstairs, and it's an easy transition if they need it. Apparently they're planning to use the second level because we have it all done up. The real reason we're here, guys, is to show you that this sound stage has full effects ready to go. It simulates an 8.3 on the Richter scale, guys. So hold on to someone or something and look around. It's the big one.
Whoa! Got an earthquake happening. Oh my gosh! This thing is shaking hard. Sparks flying. Oh, there's a truck that fell down over here. And a fire going on. flood. Doesn't get much better than that. Oh my goodness.
The tour is over, which is not bad because our next stop is Amity. Amity is associated with Steven Spielberg's Jaws, but our version of Amity is nothing like his. First of all, we have a police diver out here today. His name is George. George is amazing what he does. His favorite movie of all time is Jaws. He loves to reenact certain scenes from the film.
Oh my gosh, there's Jaws.
Take his turn today. We'll see how he does. He always adds a little flair to this particular scene. It's his favorite scene.
Oh, there's a real live actor out there with a shark bouncing up and down. I hope oh no! He just got eaten by a shark. I can't believe they have someone killed by a shark in every single tram ride here. The lawsuits have to be enormous. Whoa! Uh-oh. The music is sounding intense. Oh no! Oh, look at that! Oh! Our camera just got soaked. Oh my goodness.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio.
That was unreal. I gotta clean off my lens.
The shack is not working.
That was so fun.
The biggest difference between our version of Amity and Steven Spielberg's is that our shark works. And if it stops working for any reason, like if it was to stop exactly where it's at right now and malfunction, we have a team on standby that can come fix it within a moment's notice. Is it going to be done in 5 minutes? No, but it will be done. Steven Spielberg, the second he took his mechanical shark out to the middle of the ocean and let it be exposed to the salt water started to rust away that shark, and it only lasted maybe a good 2 weeks out of that entire production before it stopped working completely. That was day one of 100 back-to-back days of technical difficulties. There was a while there where the crew was convinced the movie was never going to be done. They nicknamed the whole thing Flaws. But when it was released in the theaters, it got its name as the first ever summer blockbuster because people lined up around blocks to get tickets to watch it in theaters. So all those big movie releases tie back to Steven Spielberg's Jaws. On the right-hand side, this is the first house, the Mark of the Suburbs. This is known as the Chicken Ranch from a hit musical starring Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds called The Best Little House in Texas.
Oh my gosh!
Productions like Shout with John Travolta and Quantum Leap, and Beethoven and Beethoven's Fifth. To your left-hand side is the end of Colonial Street, which is actually where we've been filming Never Have I Ever all day long there. They'll continue filming there for the next few weeks. Never Have I Ever Again, Creative and Mindy Kaling. They usually film in the front lot in sound stages 41, 42, 43, but they will be taking over Colonial Street for quite some time. Colonial Street is also known as Wisteria Lane from ABC's Desperate Housewives. So long before the Housewives were ever moved in and long after they moved out, Colonial Street was home to some pretty cool neighbors over the years.
Oh, more movie cars coming up.
It doesn't really matter which one you like. It doesn't matter which one's your favorite. Because as long as the one that you choose works, because if you stayed next door as a guest or maybe found yourself hanging around here for, I don't know for what, why you would be around here by yourself, especially maybe at night, you would need to get out of here pretty quickly, okay? One of these cars would definitely need to become your getaway vehicle because next door is the Bates Motel.
The Bates Motel.
This is from the film
Here it is.
Directed by Oppenheimer.
Look at that.
Now, we're going to stay here for a few moments, guys, to get a picture opportunity. Make sure you get the Bates Motel sign.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, Jimmy is actually here.
Oh, look who it is.
We've gone through rehearsals with him, and he has said that he is not going to do what we
Norman.
do, so we're in this together. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Norman,
oh my gosh, hold on, seriously? Norman, is this a bit? Oh my gosh, you just threw her in there. Norman? Hi, can you twice if this is a bit? I'm all about rewrites, like I'm all about creative liberties, and I want you to have the freedom to do. We gotta go, let's go.
Uh-oh.
Norman, listen to me, it's fine if there's
He's got a knife.
My
Ladies and gentlemen, he's got a knife.
About the creative freedom that you want, but
He's coming at us. He's coming at us. Norman.
It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Who are you staring at? Are you staring at me?
Creepy.
Norman. Stop. It's a no, okay? Don't just go back into the office. It's not a
And
big
there it
deal.
is, the hotel.
I'll call you later. Now, Norman doesn't really leave that spot, guys, and that's honestly for the best. Sometimes he comes up here to visit Mother, and if you want to see her, she's in the top left window of the manor as we drive by. Not exactly the most approachable or friendly, but it is what it is. Exhibit 47, they purchased for this film just so they could
Look at
rip it apart. When this was a brand new set on the lot, a pilot flew over this making his descent into the Burbank airport.
The War of the Worlds set.
But thought it was real, so he called the whole thing in as a plane crash.
Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys.
The airplane crash site set is
That is unreal.
set that is all designed around a vision that Stephen
I saw this movie.
To sit down to talk about the War of the World. I thought, what if the
And look, it's on both sides too. Houses
Because it's just something
demolished.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Listen now, man. Listen, as you close your eyes, okay?
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's the back of the plane.
Robbie, get in.
Unreal.
Okay, guys.
Uh-oh. Fast and the Furious set right
We're
here.
moving your vehicle to a safe location until we have the situation under control. Until then, I want everybody to stay calm. Enjoy the ride. We're taking care of business.
Here we go. I don't know what we're getting in here to here. Oh my gosh. Looks like we have a dance party going on. Whoa.
This is what we're doing. This is the race day after party. And the what other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Yeah.
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Hey, let's back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody.
Uh-oh.
I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours.
Oh, wow.
Let's put this novice out.
It looks like they're really right there.
Let's go, Cookie Puss. Got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family protects you.
Are you kidding me, Gorman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate. Shall I trace that?
It's really wild because it looks like we're watching a play right now. I'm sure it doesn't come off that way on screen, but
Try to move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door. Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Nutty ready to roll.
Guys, we're moving out. Go ahead and put those protective 3D glasses on. This is when you'll need them.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get
oh my
fired!
god.
This is our turn.
Whoa, whoa.
After them!
Holy cow.
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Cover the left. Roman, Letty, hook him up.
This is so wild. It feels like we're moving really fast.
Now we're moving.
This is so cool.
The witness is mine, Letty!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away! Come in the clouds!
Whoa. my gosh! This tram was not moving, but it felt like we were going about 100 miles an hour. Oh my God, that was unbelievable.
The studio tour.
Wow, that was an adrenaline rush, you guys.
We're doing this here today at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. Now, before you guys leave the park, make sure you put together like a little priority list of things that you need to get done before you guys go, whether that's rides, food, shows. Just make sure you're able to check off everything that's important to you.
So glad I got a chance to do that. Holy cow. This has been on my bucket list since before I started my YouTube channel, to get back here and do this tram ride again. It was one of my favorite things to do when I was here last time. I lived here for a couple of months and for a few months actually, and loved coming here and doing this ride. It is so much different than it was back then.
And hope to see you all again very soon.
We just made it here for the very last tram tour. I'm so glad we had a chance to do that. I was considering about doing it again just to get more footage to choose from to put together this video, but I think I got plenty. My gosh, what a fun time this was at Universal Studios. This tram ride is awesome. If you're ever in the Southern California area, it's something that you definitely have to do. Well, as you know, I always like to end these things on a water feature, and I believe this one is the best in the whole entire park. The Universal Studios Globe. The one in Orlando spins around. I'm not sure why this one doesn't, but in any case, a wonderful water feature indeed. This has been an absolute blast hanging out with you guys today at Universal Studios. It was a fun tram ride. It's changed so much since the last time I was here. So fun. And if you guys liked what you saw, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit subscribe. And just thank you so much for all of the support that you've given me so far. This has been one heck of a trip, and I'm having so much fun here in California. And until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side. Oh, look at this. We have a minion coming through with a couple of bodyguards. That's awesome.